Okay, on to the next Skip the Line reaction, man. And this is Globus. I think this is the second reaction we're doing to them. And this one's called Elegy. And it's a Skip the Line reaction from Michael Rater. And he has said that there is no live performance on YouTube for this particular piece. And you've requested the lyric video. I hope that doesn't cause as much controversy as the Pearl Jam one did. Tom Bredesen sold me down the river with that Pearl Jam one. He gave me the lyric video and then everyone's like, nah, not this one. Sorry, man. You're doing the wrong one. Thanks, Tom. Anyway, let's rock and roll. Let's go.
You never bent, you always stood, could plainly tell the trees from wood.
Hey.
You knew to part the wrong from right, to coax the darkness into the light.
Wow, I like that. I don't know who he's speaking of over here, but I like the fact that I like that phrase, to coax the darkness. It's almost like you tricked the darkness. It wasn't the other way around. You were able to trick the darkness into light. That's pretty cool. You don't really hear people saying that, right? You usually hear people saying, like, you can turn darkness into light and things like that. But actually, darkness is darkness, and darkness is scary, and it's all very sort of overwhelming and very powerful in the way it sort of takes you. But it takes a special person to be able to trick darkness into light, right? And then I like the wood for the tree. It's kind of saying like the trees for the forest, essentially. It's the same kind of thing.
The darkness into the light. You took me in when hope was lost. You paid with no regard for cost. You gave your time. You always found the way to keep my feet on the ground.
Hey.
You never broke. You always healed and favored need above appeal. You came, you saw, you mended foes, and now truistic time.
Hey!
Now this endless elegy, it sings to you, my tormented memory. It yearns for. You never sold what can't be bought. Your majesty just
Fire, man. Okay, now I don't know who he's talking about. I'd love to know who he's talking about. It must be a very close. It's either his wife, it's either his it sounds like a mentor of sorts. So it sounds like somebody who sort of is nurturing and brought him up to a certain degree. So it could be his mother or his father. All right? I can't imagine this song being about like a god or a higher power. I think it's very specific. I think it's actually down to a human form. But man, I mean, there's not really much to break down over here. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory over here. I love this line. You never sold what can't be bought. Fire. So the only thing you sold was meaningful.
bought. Your majesty just can't be taught. You always stood on moral ground, provided hope when none was found. You always gave with pure intent, regardless of the money spent. You propped me up on broken feet and spread my wings so they
Must be mother.
now this
It's got to be mother or father, specifically when they're referring to like spending money. Like, why would God come down and be like, "Hey, listen, dude, I paid your school fees, bro." Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, no, it can't be. It's definitely a mother or father.
so they could be. Now this endless energy,
it's a beautiful line. The light shine. Obviously, it's somebody that is lost, but the light shines through the light of your darkness, right? So it's somebody who's now obviously suffered a tragedy, was maybe sick, then died. There's obviously darkness, right? Then passed away, and then goes into eternal darkness. But my light shines through your darkness because you left that light with me. I think that's a beautiful way of putting it. Beautiful. I like the instrumentation of this as well. Yo, when last did we hear bagpipes on this channel, man? I can't remember a song we have done on this channel since its inception that there were bagpipes in the channel on the song. I mean, I've done it. I've done it. I can't talk today. I've done 1,900 videos. I'm pretty sure one of those songs had bagpipes, but you don't often hear them, and I love them. Let's go.
Soldier on, you don't give in. Keep pushing water up a hill. You brought this heart back from the brink and gave this thirsty soul a drink. From dust to dust, we live, we died before we've grown.
I love that line. Before we've grown, we're out of time. And that's why it's important, man. That's why it is important to take advantage of the life that you have right now. From the second you are born, you are busy dying. So you got to take advantage of it. And you only have one life, right? What are you risking? What are you risking? I mean, this is the only game you have, right? The only game you have. You can only play this game once. Why would you not play the most magnificent game there is? Why not? Just do it.
And now you're gone while justice cries. I bury you with no goodbyes.
That's, you see, it's that person who died. Like, there's obviously a family member who died. So I bury you with no goodbyes. It's like, you may be gone, but it's not a goodbye. It's a, I'll see you later. I love the instrumentation on this. God has let you down, or maybe he just needs you elsewhere. Is it finished? Looks like there's still a lot more to go. Oh, here we are. I love that beautiful orchestra vibe here. I actually like the way he ended that with the lyric video. I don't know if that was by design, but the fact that he ended it with, you know, the instrumentation that went a lot more sort of subtle and softer. And then the actual screen went from black to white. So it's almost like, you know, you've gone through this darkness and you've gone up into heaven. So it's basically what he said over there. Your light shines through me. Like, you know, you are the darkness, but the light shines through me. You know what I mean? So it ends off with light. So it doesn't end off so sort of somber and down. I like that. That was a beautiful piece of music, man. You guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.